Hey everyone, welcome to Veda Day 22. We've made it almost through the entire month. I only skipped 2 videos, that's not too shabby, right? I really like today's question because it gives me the opportunity to brag on somebody else. So just a little background. So I may have mentioned that I am a single mom of 5 kids, and it's relatively new, it lasts several years. And one thing, if you know me, is that I don't tend to ask for help. I may know I need help, but I won't ask for help. I tend to just want to do things myself. I don't want to burden anybody. And on the other side of that, though, is if you're my friend, you better believe I want you to tell me if you need help. And I also want to anticipate if you need help and be there for you in ways that you might not even know that you need help. And that's kind of how I've lived my life and tried to teach my kids to do the same. So back to being a person that is not asking for help. When I was working 60 hours a week and homeschooling my kids that were remaining in the house and driving teenagers to and from and running my business, I was a little tired and things got a little, rough there for a little bit. And there was one friend in particular, her name is Laura, and she just was there for me. She was there for me more times than I can count. I'd come home from work and my house would be cleaned from top to bottom. Or I'll come home and dinner was made. I would have a horrible day and her and her fiance would come pick me up, or they'd already be at my house and say, come on, let's go. And we would just go and get a cup of coffee and let me regroup for a minute. I went on a trip, and it was to a friend of my children's weddings that was several states away, and we drove, and it was exhausting. It was the first time I'd driven, so it was like 18 hours, and I did it all by myself. And we drove back, and when I came back, there was a sign on my bed that said, welcome home, and I missed you, big hearts, and it was from Laura. And on that first Valentine's Day, after my husband and I separated, there was a teddy bear that was from her and her fiance. And I never asked for anything. I was a good friend to her, and she in turn was a good... I don't know if she knows it, but Laura was and is a great friend to me. And I'm never going to be the person that tells you to go ask for help if you're feeling like you don't want to ask for help. But as a friend, if you see your friend is struggling, if you see that there might be things that would help them out, even if it is a cup of coffee or you come over and sit for a visit, those little things mean the world, and you just never know how gestures like that might get them through some rough spots and really turn things around for them. So be there for your friends and family. I am just so thankful for Laura, and I just hope that I have been just half as good of a friend or more that she's been to me, to her. Never take those sweet friends for granted. Now I'm in Texas, and Laura has gotten married and is in Ohio, and we did see each other last year, and we're going to see each other in a few weeks at my son's wedding, and I can't wait to hug her neck. Just take note and make sure that you appreciate those around you who love on you every day and are just consistently there looking out for you. So Laura, thanks for being such a good friend. I love you, girl, and I'll see you in a couple weeks.